Hello fellow gamers, welcome to Azreality Gaming. My name is Dustin, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my initial impressions for Cyberpunk 2077 for the PC. These are just my initial thoughts. Again, this is not a full review. If you want to see the full review, we'll have one of those out probably in a day or so, I would imagine, once I have some more playtime under my belt and I can give you more of an educated response. If you're new here and you like retro to modern day game reviews, pickup videos, guides, tips and tricks, please hit that like button and consider subscribing because I do upload new videos every single week. Let's get into it. Okay, so I've only played it a little over 2 hours, but I wanted to get this out quickly. When I do an initial impressions video, I always try to ask myself, how do I feel when I play this game? And what's my body language like? In this case, I was a bit hunched over and leaning into the game, which leads me to believe I'm feeling a sense of interest and desire to focus on what's in front of me. The game has so much stuff going on in the background and foreground that it's hard to take it all in at once. At some points, I just stopped, looked around at all the crazy signs that are all about the game. These developers spent a lot of time building this game. The least I can do is stop and smell the roses a bit, right? So far, they didn't spare any detail from what I can tell. That's a plus in my book. Alright, first up, the option to select which life path you want to go down. You can of course change your life path later in the game by doing a series of quests to earn that group's trust, but in this case I'm just going to focus on the one, and I'm choosing the bad guy's Corpo for my starting life path. Next, let's talk about the character creator. I was really impressed with the options and details available here. Not as much with the color options and selection choices, but nonetheless you can still make some wacky shit in this game. From manginas to chicks with dicks, hey, you can do it all and roleplay out whatever dark fantasy you want. Definitely gonna have to put some filters in here because people are naked. Selecting stats, I'm going for more of a stealthy netrunner hacker type build, so putting a few extra points into that cool and technical ability. I really don't know why the heck your character is naked at this point while adding stat points. It's a little distracting, to be honest. Damn, my V looks hot. I'm gonna own this corporate ladder, bitches. These graphics look good, bump maps and materials all seeming spot on. The right amount of grunginess for a world like this. Of course, graphics are only skin deep, and we need content or storyline to really make or break a game. So far for me, the story's been very engaging, and I find myself drawn to the story of my character. I'm interested in getting her back on top of things and taking down those corpo bitches that kicked me out. There are lots of details in this game that one could spend days checking out. Every computer has an email box that you can read their messages and even surf the internet. Little pads with data lay around the areas have amazing depth in them and into the writing. I'm wondering how much all of this connects back to the main storyline, or is it just all fluff? Even for fluff, it's crazy amount of detail that's been layered into this game. The one thing that has me concerned is the environment. It makes me feel like the walls are closing in on me. Everything is very tight and corridor-like. Lighting is very dark and hard to see some things clearly. My leaning into the game might just be because I'm getting old and I can't see shit clearly on the screen. I don't know, something to keep an eye out on. Your cyber optics react to the bright light and give kind of a halo type effect, which is very interesting. I'm wondering how far these upgrades go and if the implants might change that experience. Another thing that grabbed my attention is the interaction with people around you. From the cat you can pet, or this creepy ass kid next to it, or the police officer that if you just bump into, throws you a 1-star warning at you and summons a battalion of guards to come kick your ass. Hell, I wonder what 2-star warning would look like. A Death Star blast at Alderaan? Note to self, don't talk to a cop, don't bump into one. Really providing ammo for that whole defund the police thing, guys. Yeesh. Also note to self, I need to learn how to drive better. Not quite the GTA 5 experience I was looking forward to. The car drives more like a Witcher 3 horse than a techno wonder on wheels. At this point, I haven't experienced any of the glitches or bugs in the game that many of the early release players had experienced. Maybe the extra day, one patch, smoothed things out a bit, but we'll wait and see. Everything seems to be running smoothly on my end, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the game and taking some time with it. So there we have it, my initial impressions of Cyberpunk 2077 for the PC. What do you guys think so far? In the comments below, let me know what life path you chose. Did you end up going the greedy corporate like I did? Or maybe the nomad or street kid is more to your liking? Yeah, post below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the full review coming out in probably a day or so. And until then, we'll see you guys next time.